tricky. So when we arrived at the girls' house at the hen do, I spotted Zoe. I was like, oh, she's very pretty. And we ended up stood next to each other having a shot of vodka jelly. And then we all went out to and Mark and I were best men, and we organised a big pub quiz for the evening. And I was trying to like stay focused on the pub quiz because I was obviously there for Dave's stag do. Like there was Zoe in the corner looking very pretty and girly. And so we did our thing, and then I kept going around the room checking all the teams were okay, and I kept like going over towards the girls and making sure they were okay. So are you alright? So I could get an excuse to chat to her. And then I guess she would probably argue that I came on to her first, because then we all had the pens from the big pub quiz, and everyone was like drawing over everyone's face. And so I went over to Zoe, and she was like sheepishly hiding in the corner so no one would draw on her. And so I came up with an excuse so that she'd have to spend some time with me. So I decided to draw a Welsh dragon on her arm. You know, they're really complicated Welsh dragon, so that she'd have to sit with me for at least 10 minutes. So I guess she would probably say that I came on to her. Proper date was to Wicked in London. So we'd already met at the hen do, met at the wedding, and then we met in Bournemouth, and then we arranged a date in London where I took her to Wicked, accompanied by Dave and Jen.
Was it wicked?
It was a wicked day. And then we did 2 form cocktails at Beard One, and the rest is history. Well, she hates them, but I love her curves. But I'd probably have to say her eyes. Her favourite part of my body, well, I think there might be, does that seem, like, so one of the answers you might say is height, if that counts as an answer. But I hope she doesn't say that, because that basically means she'll sleep with anyone who's 6'1". Otherwise, she might say smile. So I hope she says smile. Oh my word, I think she'll struggle to answer this one because I've got so many. So I think it might be that I'm really grumpy. It might be that I'm really untidy. It might be that within about 5 minutes of sitting down in front of a film, halfway through a film, I can get into the film and then not talk to her for the next hour and a half. So I'm very easily distracted. There's loads more.
So why is she marrying you?
Yeah, I don't know. I think, what would she say? She'd either say, easily, I don't know. She's always complaining to me about being untidy and leaving stuff around the house, so I'll go for that one. Zoe's worst habit. She's Zoe's worst habit. She's well, there's 2 or 3 I can think of. So one, she's a bit like, with 2 of them like towel related. So when she gets out of the shower, she's a bit like sort of Hansel and Gretel of the towel and shower world. She like leaves a trail of towels all the way to the bedroom so that she can find her way back to the shower. So like, and then she'll just leave them there for the rest of the day. So I have to like pick them up. So that's a bit annoying. She also she molts everywhere. So she'll like, we have towels in the bathroom, and I try to stick to my towel so that, but she never does. So she always uses my towel for her hair. So then when I go to dry myself, I get like a face wig. But those actually, her worst one is probably Facebook. It really winds me up. So we'll be like out at dinner, or we'll be like in bed together, and I'll like roll over for like a little cutch, and then she'll like be there checking Facebook, and when Facebook's her worst habit. We call each other Boo. Well, she started it, but I call her Boo as well. I guess that's what it is.
Okay.
Apparently, it's hardcore. It's like a bit of like a rapper hip hop thing. I don't come from that world, so I don't know. Boo. Although she or Satch, she calls me Satch. She once wrote a little exam paper where she was doing she was in Wales and I was in London. Because she's a biologist, obviously. She scrubbed out one of the questions in her exam paper for her kids and replaced one of the viruses or bacteria, like the coccus thing, and put define what Staphylococcus is, and then took a photograph and sent it to me. So she calls me Staphylococcus sometimes. Oh, I know another one that I call her. I call her I call her my little potato croquette. Or we went through a food phase. I called her something else as well. It means meatball in Italian or Spanish. Can I look it up?
Yeah.
Albondigas. My little albondigas. It's Spanish for meatball. That's what I got drunk one night and I had meatballs. And I came home and I started calling it my little albondigas. If I was an animal, this is like a blind date. I'd be I don't know. Well, a lion, a male lion, because the male lion sort of gets to sleep all day and have sex, and like the woman does all the hunting, looks after the kids and everything. Well, she'd be my female lion. I think she'd be a mermaid, like the Little Mermaid. I guess the proposal. I don't know, she might say that. Or asking her to move in with me. But I guess the proposal, which was a treasure hunt around the mountain in Sunshine in California, in Canada. Can't even remember where it was. Sorry, Zoe. What would Zoe save?
Yeah.
Her phone, so she could check Facebook, because she'd want to update everyone that there was a fire at our house. She'd probably do that before phoning the fire engine. I think she'd just hope that the local fire service, were friends with her on Facebook, so they'd pick it up. Oh, give me some options. Well, like Superman or something.
Superman, Spider-Man, Captain Planet.
I don't know, like any of the ones with really tight outfits and tight pants, because I look good in that sort of stuff.
So any?
Superman, then I could fly. I was watching Spider-Man earlier and he seemed a bit vulnerable. That his web wasn't working so well. I should have checked before I came round. Well, it's like 30D, I think. Although they've shrunk a bit recently. She was talking about having to get new bras, so I don't know whether I think she's either 30D or 32D. 30D. Ever?
Ever.
Oh wow. She's had so many probably. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she'll come up with lots. I mean, I know she was quite embarrassed when she came to stay at ours. It was when we went out. Was it Christmas or was it Easter?
Don't know.
But
Christmas.
well, we all went out with you and your friends, and she was fine by the end of the evening, but we were wasted. But then the next day, and it was like one of her first proper times of meeting mum and dad, and she couldn't leave the bedroom until about 7 o'clock in the evening, and she was like asleep on the bathroom floor. So I know she was really embarrassed about that. So maybe that one. Being very proud when I can say, I'd like you to meet my wife. So. Like school teacher. I mean, like our save the dates were like it was partly me getting to act out my fantasy in the like whole sort of school teacher fantasy. So I go school teacher, but like she needs to wear shorter skirts, like little short skirt, dress, glasses, with a stern telling off. Zoe. She might not drink the most, but she'll definitely be the most hungover. She does a great Usain Bolt, and you should ask her to do that probably. That's quite easy. Mr. David Beckham. Although I hope she'd say that she didn't need that now that she's got me, but she won't. She'll say David Beckham. I don't need that now. I've got Zoe. Well, if she's going to give a celebrity answer, she might say Kate Bosworth, because I used to have a thing for Kate Bosworth, but she's way too skinny now, so I don't like her anymore. And I'm not really up with the celebrity world anymore. Zoe's more into that on her Facebook, that she usually checks when we're sat in bed together or over dinner. Probably steak and thick cut chips with skin on. No greens or anything like that anywhere near it. Oh, good question. Because she looked. Well, it's definitely not when she's wearing tights. Because whoever invented those things, they weren't designed to make women look sexy. So I like her. I like her in jean shorts, because then she shows off her sexy pins. Or I like her when she gets dressed up. She's got a couple of really nice dresses that she wears to go out in heels. I like it when she's just like slumming around the house in my green hoodie and her like, sort of baggy black trousers. Do I have to give one answer?
All the time, it sounds like.
Yeah, all the time. Okay, I'll go for in her little denim shorts, showing off her hot pins. You should probably ask, does she love anything about her job? Well, she loves the people she works with. So, Christina, James, and all those guys. So I think I'd probably say that. But the actual, so the people, and she also, she comes home beaming when she's had like a great day with the kids, and they've sort of fed back, how much they appreciate her being around. And she gets such lovely messages and things like when she left her school from Wales to come here. And I think she really enjoys that. Throw up. Well, before she does that, she'll probably she'll dance a lot. And what's that thing you call? You do like that?
Twerking.
Yeah. She does a lot of that sort of stuff. And then she'll throw up. Well, I get annoyed with her about this. So she keeps going on about being Botox, which is rubbish. I'm never going to let her do that. She doesn't like her ears. And she doesn't like her nose. But then if she got her nose, if she had a nose job, then it would be out of proportion to her ears and it would be smaller. But at the moment, it's like they're both like quite big, so they're like nicely in proportion. But she'd say nose, I think. But I don't want her to get anything done. I love her just the way she is. Ooh, I think she'd say me, but I'd say her. Yeah, well, I think she'd say me. No contest, really. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Yeah, she is. Cheryl's a hottie, especially in her wedding outfit. So I think I'd have to go at least 8.5. I mean, she might be disappointed she doesn't get an extra 1.5, but I'm quite a strict marker. So 8.5 out of 10 is a very good score, actually, on the Satchel scale. Fi cariad cheese o'i. Cael noson wych. Popty ping.
Okay.
How should I sit? I feel like...
Yeah, like that. Focused.
Okay, hit me. Come on. Here we go again.
Where's the most embarrassing place you've had sex?
Up the bum.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Yeah, doing my Mr. Mrs. Look, smile at the
Oh,
camera if you
say
want.
hello. We interrupted.
No.
What is Zoe's best?
Fi cariad cheese o'i. I have to get the next one up. Can you cut and paste these things?
Yep.
Cael noson wych. Popty ping.